Audio test. Oh, fuck. My advertisements once again coming against me. But I think it's working. The thing is showing it. Come on. However, I do need to wait because I can't see if the thing's actually going through. Because once again, the studio has decided to have one monitor working just fine, while the other monitor will be frozen solid. It's not broken, it's just frozen solid and not showing it. Excuse me. Oh man, that 7-hour stream is coming to kick me in the ass now. I had such a hard time going to sleep. Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, audio check's good. But, more importantly, folks, we made it. We survived. It's the beginning of another week, so you know what that means. The grind is here once again. And this stream is to try and help alleviate the grind for some of y'all. So we're going to go ahead and explore the New England Heights once again, continuing with the storyline mission. And if we do finish it early, we'll be moving on to the next reserve. Same thing as before. We're just doing the main mission, just trying to super boost our levels and get a massive chunk of cash while we're at it. A little pick-me-up drink. Alright, let's get back into it. However, of course, there it goes. However, of course, we're going to go ahead and set us to a more responsible hunting time, not just this time. This bed looks really comfy. Now, it is cold. Pretty cold today, but not as cold as other times. Or I've just acclimated to it. Okay, also, 1,000 words, what we're doing. Find a red fox feed zone. That one right there. Come on, Doug. Time to go. And, yeah, if anyone has seen the schedule... Ooh, I knew I didn't misread my tail. Wow, a trivial. That's barely... That's not even worth a bullet. But we are finally starting to see the deer. And unfortunately, the wind direction is against us. I forgot. Spray eyeballs with this stuff. Excuse me. Oh, there's the dog. Come on. Like I was saying, so if you notice on Discord, I am going to be bringing back into WoW, and I'm also going to be doing WoW every now and then. I don't know if I'll do the 7 hours again for that stream, but it was good. I had so much fun doing that. Mind you, of course, playing WoW in a party is a lot better than going solo. Maybe create my own guild, the Dobcraft. trying to go for the crafting challenge. But to do that, I'm going to need to have multiple characters with multiple professions because I've noticed I don't have a back armor piece. Having someone who can make bags for me for free, and I can just send them. I can use my characters to send resources to each other if they all have different professions. It's a duck somewhere over there. Yeah, flying above us somewhere.
This might be a good track to follow, but make sure you don't bump the animal. Slow and steady wins the race.
So what is the highest point here? It looks like just like right here. Which, okay, yeah, no, we're keeping to our words about the New England Heights. Under what we have, the M130-06, the 22-250 Varmint, and of course the 1891 Sheriff 10 gauge. Still, yeah, it's still only 508, so likelihood they're not drinking yet. It's like 5 something to 6 is usually the time of drinking in almost every reserve. A moose. Or unfortunately, it looks like they're traveling the opposite way. Or at the very least, maybe perpendicular to us. Excuse me. It's a bear. I don't see anything though. Out in the open along the river. Ah, come. Come on. Turn left. Turn left. Come on, you can do it. Turn left. Not moving at all. I mean, maybe I can shoot far enough along its length to get a lung. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Jesus. Come on. Is it stuck? I had to be sure. It did one of those really weird ones where it's like, what just happened? Oh, I'm dead, and falls over. Going on to 5:30. Sun's rising. Well, other good news is that my ear feels better enough that I'm wearing the headphones now. I really hope it stays that way, because it's been annoying. What is that? Oh, all that for silver. 29.6 kilogram and a 23.6 trophy rating and 906 in cash. With a level up. Much more for the soft feet. And then, because we want the improvised blind, we need 9 points in here in total. I guess it'll be track knowledge next. Weather prediction is meh. And unfortunately, the wind has shifted very badly for us. Moose. Again, wind's going against us, so even with the spray on, not perfect. Hello. Invalid target. Oh, dog! God damn it! I had a shot lined up for it. I could have taken no one. Fuck's sake, dog. It's so annoying when that happens. Because, obviously, on my screen, dog was nowhere near where I was aiming. Alright, well, at least it was a kill shot. Just, again, super annoyed at you, dog. Yes, you. Alright, that should be a good hit, I believe. Worry about this one at a time. Alright. Back 'em up. Mallards? No, golden eyes.
The goldeneye eats crustaceans, insects, and mollusks. Evolution-wise, it went from being a fish to a land-walking animal, then to a bird. And at this moment in time, it's a flying bird that feeds by diving underwater. Funny how it went all full circle in a way.
Alright, that other moose is down. Alright, dog, how far away did this thing get? 75, 100. It always feels like sometimes these things have like a secondary health bar that needs to deplete before they actually start taking damage. It's a bear, but I mean we got 2 moose to get, so I think we're gonna save that. Don't want to do the same thing that we always do where we accidentally just overhunt an area. But, you know, of course, if something does appear, like, right in front of us, per se, take the shot.
Good.
Jesus, dog, how
Remember,
far am I
what
going?
the photo should feature is a carcass left by a red fox. I just need one. It'll be a great visual aid for my talk.
Yeah, it's one of these ones, isn't it? I'm coming, dog, I'm coming, don't worry. Which are we at? 2550. Alright, he's getting there. Looks like there's a small fog bank rolling in on us as well. Zero 25, we're almost there. Come on. Because now we also have to go all the way over here for the other moose. He definitely ran far. It's a turkey. And this one should be 025, yep. There he is. He's looking big. Definitely not diamond, though. Maybe a gold. I would say low tier gold, high tier silver. Hey, look at that. 549.2 kilograms and a 216.5 trophy rating and 818 in cash. Oh, wow. Looks like we went through one of the antlers. Now, technically speaking, that actually should have reduced our score because we are damaging the trophy. But it looks like they are still hit-throughs, so no worries there. Alright, take that. While I am here, might as well just go ahead and take a picture of this. Now we'll go over here.
How's it going with your hunting videos on the web? You still doing those?
Yeah, you bet. It's awesome being able to reach people all around the world and introduce them to hunting, wildlife conservation, environmental threats.
It's impressive that you're still able to put so much energy into it. I wouldn't be able to do that on top of my responsibilities as a warden.
The way I see it, they're two sides of the same coin. I can't live in my own little bubble and hope for the best. I love sharing what I know, and I listen to people in return. That's the best I can do.
Makes sense. Especially if it is a job of trying to be an animal conservationist, or hell, even just a nature conservationist.
Bad news. One of the farmers in the south just called. They've been seeing a bear roaming around their farm. Understandably, they're worried.
$5 says that some tourists have left behind some food and trash. I get that at least once a month at Layton.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Someone has to go pick up all the leftovers, but also be watchful for bears. They tend to be aggressive when they're hungry.
Could you take care of that old friend? Remember that this could be dangerous, so make sure you're ready.
One thing I should probably try and do is hunting with pistols. Never really have. It just feels so obvious that you'll want to use the long rifle for, well, let's face it, basically anything really. The long rifle just covers everything. Granted, of course, it's a rifle,
Speaking of food,
so
Dad, there's moose stew on the menu tonight with wild berries and cranberry sauce on the side. Hunted and cooked by yours truly.
Nice. Just like back home. Hey, how's Sam, by the way? How are things at the hospital?
It was really tough at a few points, but it's better now. We're also making good progress on the house. We're almost done with the structural works.
That's good to hear that you're able to catch a break. Maybe next year it's your turn to come over to Layton during hunting season.
Maybe. We'll see what we can do. A lot of things are up in the air right now.
ooh, family drama. Let's see. Just further along over here. I gotta assume that when he ran away, shot him, we were like over here. Shot him over here. He had to run somewhere this way. Alright, track it up. He's got it. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Oh, it doesn't give me a health percentage. Okay, what about this? There we go. Oh boy, there you go. There you go. You're in a shock. Well, there's that fog bank. $75. Well, this one was much closer, so maybe we got a deeper impact on him. I'm coming, don't you worry. swear I'm hearing something over to my left. That's not the dog. Or maybe it is the dog and the thing's just messing with the sound. Because that happens sometimes. Like the dog will be traveling very obviously in one direction, but you'll hear his footsteps or hers coming from a different area. There's a fox. Let's see. High tier silver. Yep. 5. Yeah, very high tier silver. 525.2 kilograms at 180.7 trophy rating, sitting at 830 in cash. Yeah, it's a bit deeper on this one, but still only one lung. Alright, and let's see if we can just wait in here for the fox. Here. Stay down, dog. Ooh. That fog is atrocious. Now, unfortunately for this, we don't really have any other choice but then just sit and wait. Foxes, like I always say, are probably one of the top 5 most difficult animals to get, along with coyotes and bobcats. There's jackals, but I kind of just lump coyotes and jackals together. They perform practically the same. The wind is not great, unfortunately. But we'll give this spot a hot minute and see if we can bring one in. Well, to be fair, we may have scared it off pretty good when we were tracking that moose. Is there a need zone nearby that we discovered? No. And again, my biggest concern is how that wind is really close, taking up majority of the open area. This is dangerous, though. But dangerous in a different way. It's dangerous because it's actually really relaxing right now. What's that? Okay, no, that's ambience. Bird. that? I could have sworn I was hearing steps just now, and I saw the dog. He wasn't moving. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I think we were. Ow, that whistle was really loud. Yeah, no, I think I scared him off too far. All right. Yeah, and yeah, the wind has blown directly opposite of us. No way. And what's more, this need zone right here will tell us for sure. Huh. Not even for a fox, it's for a rabbit. Just going all to town, all over that spot. Maybe smelling the fox from before. No, I know that's not the case. He's just low level, and so he's going all over the place. Excuse me. There's our fox. But with all these trees... Oh, wait, there she is. Aw, I missed. Just as I pulled the trigger, I saw how the thing goddamn swayed to the side. Yeah, it definitely got reduced, that swaying. Weapon, okay, so it's not breath control, it's steady hands that we need. And of course, unfortunately, with that gunshot, everything else is gone. It's like you think you're going straight, and then all of a sudden it will curve to the right and then up. Zoning out there. The wind's a little in my favor, as long as it's on the opposite bank. But it doesn't look like there's anything here, or at least nothing I can see. You'd think there'd be a lot more activity along the waterways. Speak and you shall receive. See if I can get a spot, though. It is a turkey, so it's going to be a difficult pain in the butt to try and bring in. I know that. But can only try. Not the best hiding spot, but we'll have to do. Let's see if the turkey takes it. This to our max 75 meters. And now we wait. So, I wonder if there's a way we can improve that attraction strength ever. Which is, again, why I keep on saying, I think they need to re-look at the skill tree. Skill and perk tree. Because, like, I don't know, like, maybe there should be things like practice caller or practice lurer, something like that, and it gives an increase to the attractive strength for using callers. I know they kind of have something like that, but it's so circumstantial to use. Like, you have to be on the towers to use that. And I don't know about you, but I don't really hunt from the lookout towers. I mean, I will if I get the chance, but again, circumstantial, heavily circumstantial. The whole point is that when you're leveling up and you're using skill points is that you're using them in active capabilities. I don't see sound of a turkey. Alright. Keep on moving, I guess. Now, this is where the turkeys having two collars is actually beneficial, because one is a crow collar, which makes the animal call back, and another one is an actual, the one we have, which is, what is it? Wild turkey mouth call. Okay, okay, okay. They are coming. A little exposed, though. The other thing is, how can I be under all this brush and not be considered well hidden? There we go. Alright, but we know he's here. Just have to ensure that we can see him when it does happen. Trying to, at least. Alright, that's probably the best we're going to get. And also, just notice, go ahead, yes, spray the eyes. Come on out, turkey. Close. Still don't see him. Is that? No, that's a tree. Yeah, this is interesting. Going along, Mr. Turkey. The problem is, if they keep on going that way, they're going to come across our scent trail. You know what's worse? Is that it's when you have an animal, you know you're bringing them in, but it's just that last little hurdle they refuse to cross over. It's like, if I'm right, it's like just behind the little ridge that's just right there. At least that's where the last call from it indicates it's from, I think. This guy's being stubborn. And the problem is, the wind is just getting more and more in disfavor against us. Sun's coming out in full force now. Must be 7. Okay. Maybe the attraction strength just isn't enough without the little things. It's a warning call, unfortunately. Yeah, the wind's blowing against us now. Damn. Where they won't respond to the call, they'll definitely respond to our scent, and he'll run away. That's a bush. He won't take it. And unfortunately, with the shadows dancing across with the rising sun, it's hard to tell if what's moving is turkey or just unfiltered shadows. Not unfiltered, unprocessed, unrendered. That's the way. With the wind directly against us, I'm going to say no. Yeah, now they're fleeing. Uh-huh. I mean, if they fly over me, though. Oh, shit, there he is. See? I knew it. Just beyond that ridge. Yeah, it's gone. Don't waste the bullet. Anyone along the lengths down over here? Nope. Bastard turkeys. Whitetail, okay. Excuse me. Ugh. Well, going back, I guess, way earlier in the conversation about why I'm tired, it could just be the schedule, or it could be a fucked up dream I had. I just barely remember it really. It involved a polar bear. It involved like an Arctic expedition. And the polar bear can transform into a weird kid. I don't know why I was dreaming this. But it was weird, and it was scary as fuck, too. Not nightmarish, but it's like watching a horror movie. But you know it's a horror movie because, yeah, there's no way this is real. It's not like I'm doing lucid dreamings where I can control it. God, I wish I could do that. That'd be so much more fun. But it was... Oh, God, the more and more I think about it, it's like a real horror story. The bear could somehow transform into a kid, and, like, its mother was hunted by poachers. But in an Arctic expedition, yeah, no, it's for understandable reasons why it was hunted. But anyway, so... The pelt was gifted to the daughter of someone. Again, it's dream, so everything's kind of all jumbled. But as the bear transformed into the kid, it was hunting them all down by shifting back and forth. God, what's that one TV series where they were in an Arctic expedition and they were being hunted by the mythological bear that the Inuits were talking about? Oh! Shit, I didn't even see the rabbit. Now it's too late. Fuck. Oh, hello. Got him. I feel bad for this rat because it didn't know better. It just was hopping away. It's like, oh, just a friendly little bipedal. Boom. Gone. 1.2 kilograms at a 1.2 trophy rating and a 378 in cash. Bye. But anyway, yeah, so I think it was called... No, I don't remember. I wanted to call it Hunger, but I was thinking of the video game. Anyway, so throughout all this thing learns to talk as well. And it's, of course, talking as one of those creepy little possessed kids. It's all like, are you my mom? You smell like her, because she was wearing the pelt of the mother bear. So this thing infiltrates the expedition and starts killing people left and right. And it's that very creepy, almost demonic-like possession that they show possessed kids have. It's all like, you're mine, and anyone who says otherwise, even if you say otherwise, is wrong, and I'll kill you along with them. So either way, I had to sit through this fucking this horror dream movie theater that my mind has proceeded to project towards me. And it's just like, just every time. Because, I don't know about you, but being hunted by a polar bear would be an absolute nightmare scenario if you were in a whiteout blizzard conditions. Because, literally, you could see nothing but white, and then next thing, all you see is the black soles of the pads of the polar bear as it swipes towards your face. And what's worse is there was no happy ending for this fox, but hunting on these ridges, like I always say, is a pain, so we're going to ignore that. Yeah, so the kid bear / bear child kills nearly everyone. The expedition, at least in the dream, was pretty massive from what I can remember. And it almost kind of reminded me of Frostpunk, which is how I was able to figure out it's a dream. It's like, wait a minute, there's no steam technology outpost in the Arctic or anything like that. And yeah, so the kid does end up killing the one female protagonist in the dream, I guess. We'll call it that. But did it in such a way where it almost looked like they kind of committed suicide together, where it was just... It killed her, but it didn't eat her like it did with some of the other members. It just let her freeze to death, and it used her blood that was freezing to encase her alongside one of the walls. And it kind of just pulled the mother bear's pelt over the woman's face, and it was awful. My mind's a terrible fucking place for having subject me to that. So, yeah, that was my night last night. Just awful. And like the kid is so weird because God, what's Zack Snyder's Justice League, where Cyborg's father sacrifices himself, female, and you can see his body being cooked in that scene when he's like trying to mark the box to track for later, where if you look real closely, one of his pupils blows out and begins to bubble. It's kind of like that, but imagine it being frozen instead of boiling. So you could see the ice crystals crawling across their eyeballs, not their eyelids, their eyeballs, and just kind of solidifying and then popping as the ice expands the water in their bodies. And so the kid bear dies in front of the mother, or the mother bear's pelt, which is covering the girl, and it's this creepy mix of like Obliteration's Fungus Man, or The Last of Us, how you see the fungus just kind of stick someone to the wall and it expands out from there. So yeah, no, that's what I saw last night. How was everyone else's dreams? Hopefully not as fucked up as that one was. I don't know, it's one of those weird things where it's all like, oh, there are raccoons here. Okay. But then again, raccoons being nocturnal, it goes to show why we didn't see any. Or at the very least, we were in the wrong area. Again, it would be really great if we had a codex that showed us what animals were on the reserves instead of having to go through all of them. Is, fox eating zone? Looks a little big. This is probably a bear eating zone. Yep. 4 to 8. Nah, the bear's left then. Ugh, excuse me. It's a tree. Excuse me. But at the same time, it's also kind of interesting how you're able to pick apart your dreams sometimes and figure out where everything has been influenced from. And then it creates its own story from the culmination of influences. And unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is as well, and why I think a lot of original ideas disappear as time progresses, because more and more stuff does come out, and when they are original ideas, uh, okay, it looked like you were floating, dog. You're spacewalking, but then I noticed you and realized, oh, I can't show my powers too soon. Oh shit. Okay, I know conventional wisdom tells us to go after them and track them, but I'm actually going to hold back because they were traveling. And if they were traveling this way, it means they'll come back out into the open. And that other male we were hearing in the back will come forward as well. It's the most we can do, seeing as how we don't have the moose collar either. Okay, so we just wait here, keep our eyes open, and hopefully we'll be able to catch them as they move by. We did get that one moose, though, so that's good. You know what's even worse in those streams? It's not a, well, I guess a third or fourth person perspective, or an observer perspective. It's always, like, right in your face storytelling kind of thing. So there's no way to avoid the gruesome parts. I think the worst part of the dream that I had that really got me is all like, okay, this is because I was still thinking I was in there reality wise and not in a dream just yet. It's like I was on a. This is where Frostpunk kind of ties in, where it's like one of those floating iron shipwrecks that's just stuck on the ice and exploring for supplies. And I think it was the kid bear. I don't think it was the mother bear that was hunting us. The mother bear at this point, I think, was already dead and was being turned into a pelt. But the kid bear was looking for him, and so the kid bear ambushed the group on the ship as they were searching for things. And then it came across the one girl who had the pelt on her. But of course, before that, it was proceeding to kill everyone else on the boat. So imagine, not only are you being hunted by a polar bear in whiteout snow blizzard conditions, but you're also being hunted by in a confined space aboard an iron hulk that's just dilapidated, frozen, and destroyed, trying to find more supplies. Hello. Oh no, were they traveling the other way? Okay. I don't see any other moose, so we're going to go for him. I heard one, but I don't know if it was coming from over there or over there. Alright, but that's 2 moose, so that should be good enough. And judging by where the wind is going, it's not going to work anymore here. Especially with the hunting pressure as well. Come along, dog. See, that's the only whistle in my mind that sounds like an actual praising whistle. Everything else, not so much. Now the question is, how close will this one get us to our objective as well? I'm coming, dog. I'm coming. Jeez. I don't got 4 legs. I only got 2. $50, $75. Yeah, dog. Don't worry. We're coming. We're coming. You know what's even better in those dreams? Although it's a horrible nightmare, technically, but I've been so desensitized to it. It's just once you realize what it is, it's not a nightmare anymore. It's like watching a horror movie. That was strange. Everything just phased out for a second. But anyway, yeah, so where was that? Oh yeah. So the other cool thing is like when it's like your brain will do a part 2. It's like but you're reluctant to do that because the problem is you have to realize it's a dream before your mind or you yourself can shape it into a part 2. But I have had that before. Where like in certain dreams it just goes into part 2. And there's a bear. Silver. Yep. 481.2 kilograms at 117.1 trophy rating and 853 in cash. Now, of course, we need to backtrack to go get the other one. We should have tracked that one instead first before coming over to this one. Oh well. Any moose that we'll see? Doesn't look like it. Can't really tell the last time I had like a genuine nightmare. Because at a certain point, you just kind of realize it's like, wait, this isn't real. It's like when you have a dream about school, and you're thinking, it's like, why don't? And I've actually had several of these dreams where it's all like, why didn't you study for a test? It's like, there was a test? Yeah, man, you didn't study for the test. You gotta be prepared for this. This test will decide everything about your life from here on out. And of course, you don't know shit. It's like, wait, what? What? No. No. And then it finally starts clicking on you. It's like, wait a minute. I'm a 30-year-old man. I don't go to school anymore. I don't have high school anymore. These quote unquote friends for life in high school. It's like, wait, you guys don't even talk to me anymore. And to be fair, I don't talk to them. I think everyone just kind of underestimates just how much your life really changes once you're out of high school. Granted, sometimes maybe not. Sometimes you may be able to keep in contact with all your friends. But just from my own personal experience and everyone else who I do keep in contact with, that doesn't really happen. Just like how when you transfer from elementary to middle school, if it's not in the same school yard, I guess? Because the schools that I went to was always like elementary, middle school, and then high school. They did not leave high schoolers with middle and elementary kids. At least when I went to school, it didn't. Oh, you're right there. And now you're over there. Unfortunately, it was standing just perfectly behind a tree. And there's a moose right there as well. Dog, yeah, I know, but there's animals here. Alright, no, you're right. Collect the animal first and then worry about getting new ones. Besides, female, not worthwhile. I think like the worst nightmare I've ever had though before goes all the way back to middle school when that happened. And of course, as a kid, you don't realize that you can't differentiate between a dream and reality. So it's like, oh no, this this can't happen. It's like, no, wait, this can't happen. I know better now. Nightmares as a kid are some trippy ass things. Yes, good work, dog. Alrighty, Moose. I would say mid-rank silver. Hey, look at that, mid-rank silver. 497.9 kilograms at 154.4 trophy rated and 909 in cash. Single left lung. Not bad, I'll take it. Okay, and unfortunately, the wind is against us, so we're not going to find any of those others down there. But yeah, no, going back to the dream talk. Nightmares as kids are the trippiest, but later on when you think back to them, if you can even remember them, are also pretty cool as hell. I think like the worst I had was after watching Prophecy that scared away all my friends from ever coming over to visit. Thanks, Dad. It was the zombie dog chasing me. That was the one that got me for a good while. It also didn't help that the zombie dog talked. It was awful. Yeah, no, the wind's directly against us. We're not going to find anything. Shame. But nowadays, when you get older, and more than likely, you just kind of get tired of it. It's all like, wait a minute, are you going to kill me? Oh, thank God, it's all going to be over. But no. It's just one of those things that you just become desensitized is probably the best way to explain it. Because you're not used to it. It will always grab you for a shock in the beginning. Yes, I know, okay? You see me. But just after a certain point, you just are able to realize it's like, this is not real. And usually what it is like you see something that you know doesn't make sense for it to be there. And for my nightmare last night, it was definitely the, wait a minute. Why is the bear turning into a child? That doesn't make sense. I don't think raccoons can attack. I mean, I know in real life they can, but I don't know if they do in the game. Ooh. Ooh. A level 5 moose? Hello, berries. That's big. That is very big. Problem is, there's so many fucking trees in the way. Reply this. There's a tree right in his way, too. Uh-oh. No, there he is. There he is. Oh, no. I'm not seeing a way to get to him easy. There is, however, a shot at his shoulder right there. Stand up. If I can get him to stand up just a little bit. Of course. Okay, wait. What am I at? That's still pretty within range, and a little bone of a higher point right over here. He's going. He's coming this way. Perfect. Down. Come on, show me a good spot. I hope that was a good hit. It was. Ooh, let's see. What do we have? It's a raccoon? Yep. Set that back to 150. Oh, yeah, that was good lung blood right over there. $25.50. Judging by the amount of blood loss, I would say double lung. What was that? I swear I just saw something right here. Alrighty, big boy. What do you have for me? Oh, that's good. He's definitely gold. I don't think he's diamond, though. Nah, no way diamond. But mid-tier gold, I'll say. It's a fucking diamond! Oh boy, just barely clipping that vital organ. Oh, that's awesome. 593.7 kilograms, 276. Ooh, just barely. Okay, so I was right to assume high tier gold because he just barely crossed that threshold above 2 points. But yeah, yes, definitely taxidermize. And of course, go ahead and put that for the good old Discord. Diamond Moose, yes. This is a great harvest. It's a great session already. A lot of raccoon
Your
tracks.
best chance to hunt raccoons is at night.
Vixen in the chat. Yeah, Diamond Moose. It's great. So with that, in all of our sessions, that's our third diamond. We had the sandbar, the rusa, and now we have a moose. There's a raccoon here somewhere. Man, I remember when I first played this game, it took me, like the last time we streamed this for a really long time, it took me all the way to the point of getting to max level, and I was in Cuatro Colinas, and I got a diamond row. And it was only just that one. Everything else, no. Now, I've gotten 3 diamonds. All of them from different species, too. Is that you? Dog? Dog? How long have I been on? It's probably better to just go by reserves of when they came out. When did... Let's see. Yeah, no, I would say it was when... Around the end point when Medved came out and Virunga was announced is when I was playing. I don't remember what year that was. But I'd have to...
Trash camp. Seems you were right, Dad. Could you please pick up the leftovers to make sure the bears don't catch the scent and come near the farm?
Doesn't matter if that mess was caused by humans or bears. It's always our fault anyway. We should know better.
What is that
The colors
chittering?
of these ducks are just gorgeous. One of the great wonders of nature, if you ask me.
That. Is that a raccoon nearby? It was a raccoon. Okay. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was hearing something. Got a favorite taxi? Oh, taxidermies. Can't say I really do, only because I haven't really progressed that far. Before, I used to taxidermize quite a few things. Bunch of golds, some rare skins. But right now, I'm just kind of saving up diamonds, really. I don't know what are the rare skins just yet. But if I had to say, I do remember, I think it's the Red Deer Ancient one, where it has, like, all the foliage stuck in its horns, and it's just this massive, hulking beast of a creature moving through. You guys gonna go? No, you're flying the opposite direction.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. It may not look like it, but what you're doing is critical work, both for nature and for the safety of the people living here. The farmer mentioned one more location that they saw a bear, on the other side of the river. Could you please take a look?
Alright. Before that, though, maybe we'll come across that raccoon. Get you down to 75 in case we do come up on that raccoon. Yeah, I myself have never actually seen one or harvested one, but one time when I was streaming, I had this one person in the chat who was saying, "You want to see a great one? I'll show you a great one." And he took me to his trophy lodge, and this person must have been playing this thing non-stop faithfully, like all their lives, because he was able to do these things and have them have the big animals put on the little trophy stands and the trophy racks in the weird ways before they actually fixed it, and he hasn't changed it since. So like on the table stands where you expect only small creatures to be able to fit, he actually has deer on them. And he's definitely got one of those big old fancy walls that show golds, diamonds, and then the great ones on top, just to show the difference and to show the amount. Is there anyone here who stands above the cornfield? It's pumpkins. To be honest, I did not expect a farm like this. I was expecting something smaller. There are raccoon tracks. Yes, but they're going in the opposite direction, so these are old. There to eventually sort out, but still haven't gone around to. Yeah. That's how I did before. One of my earlier attempts at a trophy lodge before I restarted this character was... I was kind of like organizing it into wings in the trophy lodge. Like this wing will be for this reserve, this wing will be for that reserve. And I was trying to get one of every species. I didn't care at what rank they were, but just trying to showcase what was on the reserves. I swear I just heard the chittering again. There's a raccoon somewhere. Obviously, because we see the tracks, but somewhere nearby. That's a bush. That, however, is a bear. It's only level 6, not too big. Well, at least now we know level 5 moose can be up to diamonds. Low tier diamonds, but diamonds are still diamonds. God, you guys have such terrible noises you make. Can't see him. Wow. Okay. I mean, and the thing is like, even if you don't get diamond or high ranked creatures, getting the different fur colors is also a legitimate taxidermy show off. In a good way. Not saying show off is in a bad way, but showing off your lodge in a way that shows what you have found, what you were able to get.
Many people don't know it, but coyote hunting is the most common form of predator hunting.
Yeah, because they're fucking nuisances. You ever try walking a pathway in one of the parks out here? God damn, coyote bastards. You have to be under armed escort sometimes because they're starting to lose their fear of humans, and when they do that, they start viewing the solo humans as potential prey. I think it was only just a while ago in Santa Cruz? Santa Monica? I think it was Santa Cruz here. A lady was attacked by a pack of coyotes. And it's not some far-off little hiking thing. It was like a suburban trail as well. But she was just hounded by a pack of coyotes, and they were going for her, is what was said. Thinks she survived, but she did get bit several times. And unfortunately, they weren't infected with rabies. I say unfortunate because although, yeah, sure, she was attacked, ow, all that, it still just means those coyotes were looking to eat her, or test her to see if she is worth the trouble of eating. But anyway, yeah, no, I would picture having a lodge that not only shows off the high-level diamonds, but also the different fur types. Anything along the rivers? Nope. Oh. It's a coyote, though. Not coyote, a fucking raccoon. But another reason why I will not look favorably upon the coyote is because they are bastard dogs who hunt cats. I am a cat person, and how dare they harm cats? Which is why I said to myself, if I ever do live out there, or at the very least any area that has coyotes that are not manageable, I would always try and have it to where I have 2 dogs and several cats. If I do. So this way and I would get them when they're young and I'd try to raise them together and trying to form like this weird little mixed pack of cats and dogs. The cats hanging up on the high locations, providing aerial recon for the dogs who will scope out any coyotes coming after them. Let's see. In the UK, we haven't got nothing like that. Most dangerous animal here is either a cow or an adder. Cows can be pretty dangerous too. Especially at night and you accidentally wander in their pastures. As a matter of fact, I was actually kind of just watching that World's Dumbest Criminals, or like one of those instant karma videos. And this guy was trying to evade the police in Texas, and he crossed the fence into a cattle pen. The problem is, at night, cows can be super skittish, and they also know at a certain point, humans are always just wary around other animals. It's just like a natural instinct of ours, because it's an animal. So the cows chase the thief out of their pen, and as the eye in the sky copter was chasing this guy, it's all like, oh, you just hear his commentary. It's like he's being chased by the cows, and they're on the radio saying, please confirm, did you say cows? Oh, well, it's a trivial. But yeah, and it's understandable, especially in Texas, where the amount of deaths caused by cattle or just tramplings, gorings, stampedes even is higher than other states. So it's an ingrained fear as well, especially seeing as how Texas still practices rodeos. And look, not getting into the whole debate of animal cruelty or whatever the fuck, I don't care. Those steers, those Texan Longhorn steers, I've seen them up close and firsthand. You guys didn't really move that far. I'm going to try and take a shot at you. Bad angle, but powerful bullet. Maybe pierce through. No, bring up my map. I think I was... Oh, no, got him. I'd say, was I a little too quick with that shot? But both of them were trivial, so not much to it. Anyway, yeah, Texas Longhorn, you ever get the chance to see one of those in person, you realize that's a serious fucking side of beef right there. Imagine just having... And it's not like that other cattle species with the big horns. I think it's from India, probably. Not really like India... Northern India, I think, is more so. But it's the horns of those cattle are like just super thick. And they're not really used for anything aside from showing off. But longhorns, no. Those horns are meant for use. Have a single one of your horns the size of an entire human male. And you're not sporting just one, you're sporting 2. When you just see strength alone like that, that's where it's like, okay, I give this some modicum of respect to the creature. Because I know if we were in a barehanded brawl, I may not survive. Not saying that you can fight a cow with your bare fists. It's not impossible, but there is a way to actually do that. You actually have to bite the lower lip of the cow. That sounds so fucking weird. I know, but it's a true story of like very, very early on. And it had to deal with, I believe it was the first black cowboy rodeo star. It's an old story. And mind you, I saw this as a kid, so I don't even know if it's true. So we'll call it an urban folk tale at this point. Yes, yes, yes. But essentially, this kid saw... Wow, there's a lot of animals out here. This kid saw a dog holding this massive steer in place, and all it was doing was the dog was biting the lower lip of the cow. Ah, no, I did mess it up. No vital organ hit. Oh well, again, trivial, so no big loss. 69.5 kilograms at 131.9 trophy rating and 489 in cash. And what's wrong with that deer? It's just standing there. And then she was not. I can't really tell you honestly. I don't remember, but I swear I saw a picture of it. Oh, this is making me curious. I'm gonna have to look this up. If I find it, I'll post it in the Discord. But I could have sworn there was like even a picture showing it, a hand-drawn picture, because obviously cameras weren't a thing back then. But the kid saw the saw the dog biting the lower lip of the cow, and the cow wanted to fight back. You could see it, but it was just kind of in this intense stare down and refused to move, even though it clearly had the strength too. Now, this could also be like a predator v prey fight or flight instinct interfering with it. Looks like we skip. Oh, wait. What was that? Or was... Oh, wait. I see it. Ducks. Unfortunately, we're not really equipped to handle ducks like that. I mean, like, if they fly over us, that's a potential, but for right now, we're going to ignore them. Catch too, they can... I'm carrying them from the back of the neck. Ah, scruffing! Yeah. Well, some of these things are kind of... Scruffing with cats, that's kind of almost an innate genetic memory at this point. Like, we're talking Assassin's Creed memory stuff. Or it's just a practice that's been done so much they don't know why they do it anymore. Or it's such a strong ingrained instinct that no matter what, even if you look at different species of cat, different breeds, they'll do it either way because that is the best way to do it, or that is just the only way to do it.
More trash. I can't say I'm surprised. Good news is, once you've cleaned up that mess, the farms should be safe again.
Yeah, those who don't clean up after themselves. Sometimes they're the same who complain about pollution and talk about how things used to be better. Go figure.
How close can I get to those ducks? sets you to 75. If like I can startle them to fly over the water back this way, I might be able to get a shot off on one of them. Those are different ducks. I hear a raccoon. Alright, how far are they? It's pretty close. Alright, if I do this, what's my target? There's a mallard right there, level 2. Level 2. All the males are over there. But it's really close. And the good thing is about this with poultry hunting, you just need like even just one pellet to hit them and you're good to go. Okay, so we want that one and that one right there. Is there any more? No. We'll just focus on these two right here. Keep on inching closer. They're still calm. Get this out because we're getting really close now. I love the work they've done on the water. It looks beautiful. It's still got issues, mind that. Alright, how close are we? Not as close as I would like. Well, I think I got some of them. Oh yeah, I got them. And they're going to come to us. Okay. What did I miss? Didn't really understand the concept of scruffing when her mom would pick her up, or she would just tend to flick herself around like a Beyblade. Yeah. If they're not introduced it pretty well as a kitten, they may just totally ignore it. Or would be freaking out. It's like, why are you trying to kill me? But for ours, when they were scruffed, or whenever we scruffed them, they would kind of just go in a weird state of catatonic. Just catatonic catness. And I think that was the general idea, because if a kitten just flails around while the mother is trying to hold it, the mother cat will usually leave them for last and go through the rest of the litter. Unfortunately, I'm looking at these and I don't see my males in here. I see female mallards. Damn. And yeah, see, we only need just one little pellet to score on them. Female, 0.9 kilograms at a 9.8 trophy rating and 317 in cash. Another female at 1.0 kilograms and a 10.4 trophy rating with 326 in cash. Too far. Hunter had full ray tracing experience. It would look even better than it already does. Oh, I don't know about that. It looks pretty incredible as is already, but I understand. The beauty of the maps is probably one of the strongest selling points for this game as well. If you ever just need a chance to relax, I really do recommend just playing this game. And if not playing the game, the soundtrack. Its most underrated feature is the soundtrack for this game, which I wish they would use more.
Thank you very much. You've really helped.
That's right in front of us.
What? A bear? All right, don't panic. Find a way to carefully get away from it, If he becomes aggressive, you can also go for the kill.
Oh.
It's up to you. Remember, you're more than experienced enough to handle it. Evaluate the situation and the bear, and make the right call.
Oh, he's still alive. Ow. Ooh. Hang on. He dropped. And where were you during all that?
Well done. I'm relieved we sent you on that assignment. Bear encounters can quickly escalate if you don't know what you're doing.
Me too. I had a feeling. Anyway, you want to get rid of those food leftovers as soon as possible. Just drop them off at a nearby outpost and we'll take care of it.
I mean, like, did we get the bear or did it run off? I can't tell if this was... This is the ducks, I'm pretty sure. You know what? The dog will tell us. Searching for blood. Right. Well, you know what? Let me just go over here. I could have sworn I had a decent shot. The expansion of the bullet alone should have... Oh. Yeah. His tracks disappeared. Oh. Okay. I guess he vanished as well. Right? Is that what just happened? Yeah, no, okay, he vanished. No need for us to worry about it then. Now we need to go across the lake. Well, I guess this just proved I was the bigger person by, you know, mortally wounding the animal and then just saying, oh yeah, no, I scared it off, don't worry. Such a terrifying thing to come across a charging bear. I don't know, I guess it's probably like the most primal fear humans can ever have is being hunted by something that wants to eat you. Being hunted by another human isn't as bad because, okay, they're going to kill you. Now, if they try and eat you, that's a different story. But for the most part, I think the cannibals are dying out. But, don't get me wrong, I will also always put out in discussions when we're talking about how do we solve our global hunger and population issues. Let me tell you about my idea. Have you ever heard of the movie Soylent Green? Alright, we're good. That's a golden eye. If we come across it, we'll go for it. But again, we're not really suited for bird hunting right now. Rublin in the chat. Hello and welcome. Nope, never. Okay, well, long story short, Soylent Green was about this one really old, like black and white old movie where there was this new food product called Soylent Green coming out, and everyone loved it, but they never knew how it was made. But everyone kept eating it, and they kept eating it, they kept eating it. People started to act stranger, and also people start to disappear as well in this small town that they were experimenting it with. And it turns out they were eating recycled people. They were putting them into pods. It was an alien invasion, mind you, so it wasn't a government or anything like that, but it was aliens slowly trying to get humans to weaken themselves by making humans eat themselves, by recycling them into like this tasty product. It was basically during, like, I think the 1950s big alien craze and freakouts, and when all of those old sci-fi movies came out. I'm doing pretty good. Had a nightmare that turned into a horror movie, so I enjoyed that. If there's a quail there, I don't see it. I thought I heard wings flapping just now, but I guess not. Oh yeah, it's the idea is a good movie, but of course it's 1950s American acting, so it's it, it's interesting. We'll put it that way. It's interesting. Now look here, see? I want to tell you about why this is gonna go, see? Ooh, coyote. It's been a while since I've seen them. Ooh, already seen us though. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Rublet, I didn't really describe it best. I just gave a brief rundown. I'm pretty sure there was more to it. Can you not stand in front of me? There you go. Lay down, lay down. Got sneeze. Ugh. Hopefully I was able to get that out of the microphone. He's traveling. He may not take the bait. Oh! Damn it. Now he's resting. Unfortunately, if he's resting, he's not going to take our calls. We're being stood up by a coyote. I don't know how to handle that. Yeah, no, he's not going to come. And the problem is, he's up on a hill, and the only way to get to him and still get a shot is we would have to go around there, up there. But we would be going directly in his eyesight. Excuse me. Here goes. Well, I'll try. I'll go up that ridge right there. We get to that tree, and hopefully that will give us an angle. But, of course, this is all dependent on if that thing sees us or not, also. Spray that right in my eyes. There we go. Pregnant logos be looking like koalas. Oh boy, don't tell them that. They're going to change it. If you do. Hunter, the group for Expansive Worlds, which does Hunter Call the Wild, is still pretty strange, in my opinion, about that feeling of endangered, threatened, or any of the at-risk animals being put in their game. Which, it doesn't make sense, because if you look at the Hunter Classic, it doesn't have that problem at all. It's like, yes, okay, I get it. Hunting of the endangered and at-risk animals is bad, but at the same time, you need to realize this is a video game. If anything, you should be putting them in video games, and while you're doing that, do like little conservation messages every time you do. The hell? Weird little screen shake, but okay. Or, like I said before, if you want to introduce them, maybe do it story-wise. The reserve you're in there, maybe for the first time, you're not a game warden. Maybe you're a poacher turned game warden. I don't know, something like that. I'm not paid to figure things out for them. But I technically am paid because I do get the advertisements. Talk about it. And the other thing is all like, the more you deny someone something, the more curious they'll be about it. And that's just basic human nature. You know, Adam and Eve, the apple of knowledge, all that. Okay, the problem is the ridges. Like, although we're on a pretty decent high ground right here, the coyote is on a ridge 2 ridges away from us, so he would have to go up, down, up again. Which means we would have a serious blind spot with him. Oh, that's a dog. Alright, come on, give me full invisibility. There we go. This will have to do. Alright, I am really close to him. He shouldn't be able to ignore us now. Set down to 75, and now we wait. Hopefully he'll take the bait. Let's see, we last saw him within 110 meters. Alright, we'll give this a hot minute. See what it leads to. And obviously they don't need to put in the critically endangered creatures. But there's definitely just a lot more that they can add in. Zebras, hyenas. Let's see, what are non-threatened species that they could add in? I'm kind of waiting to see if they'll do a tropical map, and if they do a tropical map, there's quite a few things that they can focus on, depending on which tropics they go to. There's South American, there's Asian. South Americans won't be too bad. It's when if they ever get to Asia, that's when they're going to be all panicky again, for sure. Unfortunately, we do have to give this time because, like I'll always say, coyotes are, in my opinion, top 5 most difficult animals to bring in for a hunt. It's not that they're hard to get, it's just they're super, super cautious. Which makes sense. But like if they ever do South Africa tropics, maybe a tapir, an anteater, leopard, jaguars for sure. What else would be down south aside from a bunch of deer species? Just trying to think of what would be considered exotic, but also just kind of out there. Or maybe if they want to put in some greed to it to make some money from it, and hey, they don't even need to do that. Maybe they could be like, if you buy this, we'll also donate it to a certain animal welfare charity or organization that is properly vetted so that they're not, little greedy assholes who steal all donations and don't put anything to the actual animals. And you know what's going to happen? People are going to do it because they'll want the animals in. It's kind of like was it the Lion or the Gemsbach for this game that they had in as like an animal DLC that you could buy? And then they can put it as the support conservation pack, this set of animals, which weren't in the game but now are if you paid the extra DLC. I hate how I'm so in favor of DLCs now, just saying, oh yeah, no, just make it a DLC. You'll get extra money, and we'll fork out like maybe a couple dollars. More than a couple dollars, I know that. And everyone's happy. But no, that would never work. Now, of course, the other thing is the coyote can be long gone from here, and we don't know it. Over and over when you get the diamonds and rare fur types and complete the map stories, there's not too much left to do. Yeah, no, that I agree with that completely. Oh, wait. I hear footsteps. Oh, it's a raccoon. I mean, I'll take it at this rate, seeing as how that I think that coyote's just ignoring us. Does this work on raccoons, though? Nope. The problem is I don't want to get up and ruin any possible chance that the coyote is coming in. Yeah, like once you reach all the diamonds of every animal, all the fur types, all the missions, and hell, even the side missions, the community challenges are fun and interesting, but you'd kind of just end up like that one YouTuber who still does this, Flinter, if anyone has seen him. Big Hunter Call of the Wild gamer, and he's got like billions of dollars in credits. But the other thing is, it's also his passion, because he is also a real-life hunter as well. It was Flinter and Fooster who got me into this game, really, watching their content. Unfortunately, Fooster doesn't do it anymore, which is a shame, but I also understand why he broke away from it. But the other issue is that they're just so Flinter is just so good at the game. It's there's no challenge for him anymore that I can see. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I don't think this coyote's gonna listen. And unfortunately, I don't have the raccoon collar, nor do I know where that raccoon is going or coming from. Come on, dog. But at the same time, I can also understand expansive worlds things because Let's be honest. Let's be perfectly honest. If they make the wrong move, animal rights group annoyingly are going to be all over them. Oh, you're promoting the hunting of endangered animals. It's like, it's a fucking video game. Can you fuck off and go annoy? Why don't you go be like those stop oil protesters and just annoy a bunch of people in the roadway? You can't just stop oil production or oil manufacturing or anything. You have to give me a solution as well. You can't just say, stop it.
So, Trev, you know, Hope and I were talking about you the other day. Like I told him, I sometimes wish you didn't live on the other side of the country. Don't you miss home?
Home. It's a fuzzy concept for me. You always had the one. Layton will always be my home, but this is my second home. I'm closing in on 20 years, and I'm happy here. There's no such thing as coming back in a situation like mine, not after so long. It's not like my old Layton life is still there waiting for me. I'd still need to start over from scratch.
I understand, I really do. I'm just worried about the reserve. I can't find anyone good enough to take over. I want to get that sorted out myself soon. You never know.
You know, Dad, regular people just say, I wish you'd call more often. I miss hanging out with you, son. You're right. I haven't called enough, and I'm sorry.
Well, you have a good point. We both know that being a warden isn't really a job you can do remotely.
And then life happens, and you procrastinate. But tell you what, you're almost here. We'll have a good time then.
Yeah, that's another thing. They never tell you how lonely wardens' jobs can be. Why is there a trampoline here?
Sometimes the biggest threat to an environment isn't the most obvious one. In the last few years, for us, it's been an invasive plant species called perennial pepperweed.
I know that one. Tough bastard. Native to Eurasia. Introduced to North America by accident. It's become a pest all over the country.
Yeah, some areas of the reserve are affected now too, so we're recruiting volunteers to manually remove them. Better do that now before the populations become too large. Can I count on you too, my friend? I'll make it worth your time. I've tagged the most affected areas on your HunterMate.
I could sit here and fall asleep in this chair listening to that music in the background. Oh god, I almost fell asleep. Anyway, no, let's get back to it. A really, really undervalued aspect of this game, in my opinion, is that music.
It may not sound like a very glamorous task, but believe me, invasive plants tend to suppress native species. Studies show that without proper control, they reduce natural diversity, wildlife habitat, even water quality.
Yeah, I've seen the damage the perennial pepperweed can do. It's highly competitive and very good at adapting to a wide variety of factors and soils.
Our state agencies have been coordinating local efforts, and we've been trying to educate the population.
I get it. It can be hard for the layman to grasp. How can your own little patch of land cause major stress to the whole ecosystem?
Alright, Hexen. But that's like a perfect example right there. They're educating through the video game about invasive plant species and how it's not actually good to introduce foreign plant life or... Well, yeah, no, plant life. I don't think we've come across any incident where they say foreign animal, invasive animal species. I know they've mentioned them as pest species, but I don't remember an invasive species being an issue in any of the reserves. I'll have to redo the story missions to remember, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Let's see, what's along my way over here?
That reminds me. I went on the internet the other day and I watched that video you made on invasive species. Well, it was really well made and very clear. Good job.
Oh, you did? Well, that means a lot. Thanks. Glad you found the button for the internet.
Always fun to poke fun at your parents who don't understand the internet. Or at least it was, but now it's... What's... Oh, shit. Oh, shit, there's a whole bunch of raccoons right in front of me. Where'd you go? Come back here. Damn it. I don't know if I hit him or not. Let's assume we did. Let's take a look, actually. Oof. Probably not. Alright, well, we got one. Oh, we missed it. Okay, it wasn't even a silver, so we didn't lose much. 4.4 kilograms at a 4.4 trophy ring and 710 in cash. Oh no, we shot her ass off. Sad. Well, there's definitely nothing around us now. I mean, they didn't make any sound or anything. Usually raccoons are very vocal about warnings. This area kind of reminds me of Hirschfeld, really. If I had to say what is my favorite map based on looks alone, and not hunting-wise, I would have to say Layton, for sure. I love the way Layton looks, because that's traditional and deep American countryside right there. Oh, that's you, dog. As for probably my favorite map to hunt on, take a look at these things again. I would have to say my favorite maps to hunt on are a tie between the Yukon and Virunga. Yukon is definitely big game hunting, and Virunga is just, it's the only African hunting reserve we have, so obviously. I only got whitetail in the area, so there's that. But But yeah, unfortunately, with all the shots that we missed down over there, it's doubtful anything's anywhere even remotely nearby. It's a bear. It's a warning call, though. Oh, wait, he's walking backwards. And he's coming this way, actually. If I get to stand up, can I make him stand up as well? Come on, bud. This fucking recoil and the wobble on this thing. Oh shit, one shot, one kill right there. But yeah, I would definitely say Virunga for one of my more favorite hunting reserves because it's got the wildebeest, it's got the lions, it's got the warthogs, the Gemsbok. And Gemsbok are a really great animal to farm as well. Lots of money from them. If you're looking for like a single animal to hunt really well, that's plentiful. And the Cape Buffalo will always provide a challenge. Hello, you got some dark fur on you. Hey, 201.5 kilograms at a 19.5 trophy rating in gold standard and 1487 in cash. It was a heart shot. The best shot we could have asked for. Oh, that was the dog. That was something else coming by. Time is 13:40. We still got plenty of time before nightfall. I think that was ambience I'm hearing. The trees moving against each other. Still trying to learn all of that. Gotta remove that as well. We don't need it no more. Gone. Wait, is there a town out here? There's a bird species somewhere. I don't see it though. Come on, dog. Oh, wait, it's a hillside. He may be having trouble getting up here. Yeah, he's having trouble getting up here. It's so weird how the dogs still, to this point, have issues with hillsides. Come on. How close are they? Nah, too far. I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, we're pretty much on eye level with the ducks. We can just shoot them. I know in Te Arawa, there's actually several spots where you can do that. Just stand on a lookout tower, and as the ducks fly over toward the lake, you can shoot them. I just wish I was good to shoot them with like a 22. Don't have to worry about these short-range shotguns anymore. And let's hear that music. Okay, so you can head down here and then travel up there, or actually, we'll hit here, 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 zigzagging our way across. Yeah, yeah. I had them issues with that a couple times. Nothing too bad. My bigger issues was when the game decided to reset my levels and or take away all my money at certain points. And that's when I had to like wash my hands, because if not, I was gonna fucking throw a massive fit. Cause, god damn it, that's a lot of money they just took from me. But yeah, also cave systems. The dogs cannot operate in cave systems at all. They either just wait outside or they flip 180 degrees. Coyote fleeing. Yeah, nothing for it. So basically, you have this bounding... you have bouncing dog balls, essentially, as you're going through these cave systems, or even over bridges, because the dog's model is so broken. And that happened on Parque Fernando when I had cougars coming after me. Unfortunately, the bad kind of cougars, the one that wants to rip me apart and feast upon my flesh. Then again, having the cougars feast upon my flesh in the other way... no. No. See, I'm hearing those birds, like, right next to me. But they're actually not right next to me. They're really far away. As a matter of fact, going down this hill, I wonder if the dog will showcase my point. Yep, see, he's already having issues. Oh, that was close. I wasn't looking. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm alive. Okay. Don't bounce. I died. Oh my god, all this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, let's start walking. Is my dog even with me? He should be with me soon enough. Freaking teleporting dog. There he is. Where were you? You let me fall to my death. Nah. Oh, he's a good boy. I reapply this. Well, the good news is that we know there's no animals between us and our point now. And the way I figured as well is, like, if I ever do get tired of the repetitiveness of some of Hunter Call of the Wild, which will happen eventually, not anytime soon, because we're in a start over phase and we need to do all the story missions to get money and level up. We can always switch over to the Angler. Haven't played that in a while. I know they come out with a couple reserves. I think Spain was on one of them. I'll, of course, have to relearn how to do it all. I don't know, just look forward. If it wasn't for the sheer fact that we could also come across any extra animals that may have moved in since we were last here. Saw a shadow. Mallard. Yeah, fly above me again. Fly above me again that close to the surface. It'd be fucking hilarious if they added a punt gun into this. For those of you who don't know what a punt gun is, that is a very handy-dandy little invention that is, let's just say, imagine a howitzer 150 millimeter cannon, but with birdshot. Lots and lots of birdshot in it. And they were originally made to actually deal not really with hunting, but its goal was extermination, let's be honest. The gun's design was to actually deal with several pigeon species that were just eating the seeds of the crops in the fields. And they figured while they were doing it, hey, might as well get some pigeon meat. And I think it started in, I don't know if it was made in the US, but I know it was used heavily in the US in the beginning when they were first expanding westward. And they had turned everything into farmland, everything was going okay, but then the pigeons started to learn, oh hey, there's a bunch of seed out here that we can eat. And so they were decimating the croplands. So the farmers came to the military industrial complex like, hey, do you have a good way to exterminate pigeons by the dozens? And they're all like, give us a minute. And they came out with a punt gun. I think it could like fire 500 pellets in a single blast. And of course, imagine these tiny little bird pellets flying out of a cannon at full force. So yeah, it could deal some damage if you're close enough. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, dog. Let's see. Like, if they are going to do another reserve anytime soon, I would really strongly push for a tropical map reserve. South America, Asia, India. Well, India is Asia, so there's that. I know they have hunting reserves in Japan. Could take influence from that. Probably nothing in China. Oh, hello. Got it. Okay, so just testing this again. Dog, can you retrieve that pheasant for me? So it really is only the retriever that can do that. Now, It could also be that I don't own the DLC, so it doesn't have that feature unlocked. Oh, it was mail too. Ooh, kind of folded in on itself though. Hey, that's a good hit. A gold. 2.1 kilograms at a 16.2 trophy rating, a gold standard, and 1120 in cash. Took 5 pellets to bring him down, but it's a beautiful looking bird. And that's a level up for me. Another perk point, which we'll go ahead and finish off with breath control. And then steady hand is next. And then afterwards, yeah, the focus shot. To be honest, the rifle perks are probably really the only good perks that almost, aside from windage, you'll want all of these. Windage is, you don't really need that. Zeroing is much more valuable. I guess maybe shotgun both eyes open is good. Faster shouldering is good. Faster weapon. That's not bad. And recoil management is definitely a good one. Who would have ever thought to be duck hunting on a mountainside? Oh, what's this? Nothing. Nothing important that I need to worry about right now. Damn coyotes spot me through the mountainside all the time. Yeah, no way I get him anytime soon. So right now they technically only have two cats, big cats at least, which is the lion and the cougar slash mountain lion slash puma. Seeing as how they use the same model for those 3 cat species, I'm still gonna chalk it up as to just the one. It's another pheasant, I think, but I don't see any. Yeah, nothing I can do unless he comes down here. This time we're not going to try and scale down the cliffside. Just head over here. Down in front. Oh, it's a blind. All this time I thought we were going for something interesting. It's a freaking blind. Alright. But there's an outpost over there. We'll hit that first. Hopefully this way, in case we do die again, we're not transported all the way back. Wabanaki Valley, I believe is what it said. Or Wabanaki. Unfortunately, the wind isn't exactly in our favor. It's not terrible right now, but it could be better. Just go ahead and scout the area first before just trudging on through, just in case. Now looks like we're good. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I just heard a raccoon. Or it could have been a woodpecker. No, that's a raccoon. There you go. Unfortunately, we got this little hillside right here, so the raccoon is probably on the opposite side. It's not worth it then. Especially seeing as how we don't have the collar for him. Well, I knew I heard one. But see, raccoons very vocal in their warnings, which is why when we came across that family of 5, I was really surprised. But more importantly, is there anyone out here? Some ducks. They're pretty close to the beach side too. Could possibly sneak up on them. Yeah, no, you know what? Let's go for it. I only see one male though. Nah, let's crouch run if we're over there. And then we'll crawl run. Sounds very weird to say that. But it is what it is. I don't want the chance to spook them if we can. Because surprisingly, the amount of birds we've gotten, despite not being suited out for bird hunting, is really high this time around. Nothing will beat that diamond moose we got, though. Unless, of course, you get another diamond. When we got that sandbar and Rusa diamond all in the same time, I was so floored. And so happy, too. More green-winged teals passing on by. There's some eastern cottontail. Now, unfortunately, from what I can see, it looks like there's a little bit of a rise right between us and the ducks. There's that one right there. Right, but they still don't see us. Even more coming in. Ah, the teals. Alright, now let's kind of crawl our way forward a bit more. Yeah, see, when we're laying down like this, that little ridge is blocking them perfectly again. But we do have a way to cheese it. 60, okay, right there. We'll use that tree right there as cover. Maybe stand up a little bit. Please don't fly away just yet. And before I do take a shot of them, I should probably take a look at the banks further away in case there's anything bigger out there. And good news is, it doesn't look to be the case. Don't mind me. Just a simple long-nosed worm passing on by, here to get a drink with thy fellow animals. Shit, even standing up I can't see them. However, I'd rather be crouched so in a position that I can fire right away, because I got a feeling we're going to spook them before we get close enough. The call of the ducks, it's getting so strong. Damn it, still can't see them. Oh, oh. Don't move. Okay, okay. They're alerted. It's time. Alright. Definitely got some with that. This is a female. I think that's a male right over there. Oh, look at that. A gold female, too. And see, that's the good thing about shotguns when you're bird hunting. You literally just need one pellet to do them in. 0.4 kilograms at a 427.8 trophy rating. 390 in cash. Nice. The green-winged teal, right, okay. That's a male. Woohoo! 1.7 kilograms at a 17.4 trophy rating. Gold standard at a 405 in cash. Is there another one out here? What? Oh shit, right there. Another green-winged teal at a .38 at a 374.0 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 348 in cash. Anything else? Oh, he's got something. It's another female at a 1.0 kilograms at a 10.5 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 327 in cash. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was good duck harvest. One last time, just in case. Nah, he's all done. Alright, come on, dog. And speaking of dog, did you level up anything? Oh, you did. Brave is useless. It does not work. So I'll just go for Master Tracker. Your dog has a chance to find the harvest without needing to follow the trail. Wow. They really let you level up your animals faster. Let's see. That is a pheasant, I believe. Yep. But anyway, so we head down here, then we cross back up there, and then we hit that point, and then, of course, we hit the actual main objective. Oh, I never did check the hunting clubs. They got anything going on right now? Wow, nothing going on right now. Okay. Yeah, no, we've gotten a lot. Bunch of moose. That one rabbit. Way too high. Yeah, we're far enough from the hunting pressure. We should start being able to see some things now. Just at this rate, though, it's probably just going to be more birds. Look at that, more birds. But I would rather get this outpost first, you know, just in case we do die again. It's a slight open area. Yeah, but the outpost is right there, so I doubt there's anything nearby. Now, on occasion, the animals will come into the outpost itself, but it's very rare. And it's also like in one of those ones where the outpost is like positioned weirdly. And I say that in the sense that they're huge outposts, or like it's a campground around it with a bunch of non-interactive stuff, and then one building is the outpost. Sometimes the animals will cross through areas like that pretty often. Other times it'll be like the super skittish one, foxes, coyotes, and they'll wander around the edges. I think I had one time in Hirschfeld where a deer, herd of fallow deer moving on through. Alrighty. It's over there. Just a quick look, though. Nope, just me and the dog. Yeah, no, that's totally a town or a campsite at the very least over there. And luckily, for the first time in a long time, the wind is actually in our favor. Excuse me. Is anyone along the riverbank? Does not look it. 15:49. We still got 3 more hours until darkness. Well, at least it should be 3 more hours. Depends on where you are in the map. It will get darker sooner, depending if, like, say, a mountain or something is blocking it. I know in Silver Ridge that happens quite often. You think you have several more... Oh. No, but he's fleeing. See, how is he fleeing? There's no way he could have seen us because he's on the opposite side of a hill. The wind is going against us, and we're not that loud. It's really annoying how animals are able to see you through entire mountainsides. Let's just start. Doesn't look like anything here. Okay. Well, let's just worry about it in the opening where we can see them. So if they're on the river, we'll try and go for them. If not, let's hope we have a caller for them, and then we'll try and go for them. What? Whoa! Mythical. That might be a diamond coyote right there, folks. But is he gonna stop anytime soon? He's not stopping. Set that to 150. Okay. What was that? Something blocked it. That had to have been something blocking the shot. God damn it, again. Fucking tree hitboxes. I can't be too upset really though. We had a diamond moose. We lose out on a diamond coyote. It will be annoying because they're one of the harder ones to get. But I can live with it. God damn it, again. And I don't really know if it was the hitbox or maybe like the wobble on my side. Because he definitely was within the 150 range, so that mark should have been perfect. And, yeah, no. Yeah, we would have seen something by now. He's fine. Well, maybe we'll come across him again. Because we are still going along the way. Well, the water's shallow, though. He could cross at any point. But if he does, that's a good opportunity for us. Doubtful, though. He's a mythical. He's going to be smart about it. And unfortunately, my objective is taking me away. Yeah, no, I'm going to try and pursue this coyote for a little bit. Problem is now he's on alert to us also. Go ahead, put that back on. I know this this should be going way into like video gaming territory, but I kind of wish that the a camera would follow a bullet cam. That's what we want, like from Call of Duty or like the original Cabela games when they were about hunting, and not the rail shooting mass extinction events that they are now. Okay, so he went that way. Okay, and then we kept on going that way. Unfortunately, he's going into the favor of the wind against us. Unless he turns left. Says he's fleeing. Oh, there. Got him. Right? What? No. He dropped. Where is he? Please tell me. Please tell me. Fuck, that's small blood. Oh, no. God. Hunt him down. Grade very low. Ah, he dropped. Damn it. Alright. What did I hit then? Whatever I hit, it was strong enough to kill him. $75. I think he found a shortcut. Where is he, dog? I really hope I didn't ruin a diamond coyote. Holy shit, he ran far. Yeah. I'll deal with you later. Well, we ran up on something. Bunch of whitetails. Oh boy, here we go. Moment of truth. What did I do? Okay, he wasn't a diamond. He was close, though. He was really close. 24.7 kilograms at a 54.0 trophy rating. Unfortunately, silver stamping because we did not get a vital organ. As a matter of fact, we didn't get anything except his left hind leg. And a bit of his stomach as well. 10.56 in cash. Alright. And of course, we've scared everything else around us away. Alright. I feel much better knowing it wasn't a diamond we ruined. Now, can we see what this thing is? Am I wasting my time, or is this like something of worth? One thing I've noticed is that they don't really have codexes anymore. Like the little secret codexes, you read up and there's little infos or quick little tidbits of information. It's all blinds or a bobtail. Is he flying this way? Nah, he's flying the other way. Nah. I can't. I have to. Jesus Christ, I suck. I missed all those. Ah, shit, it was set to 50. I got that one. And I also see that the hour is upon us, folks. Nah, it's too deep in the trees. There's a lot of bobtail here. We'll go ahead and collect this one, and then we will sign off right there, folks, because the hour is upon us. Oh, what? I walked over it? Apparently I did. Female, 0.1 kilograms at 160.7 trophy rating with a silver stamp and $9.39 in cash. Alrighty. But, yes, folks, we'll go ahead and call it right there for the first part of the stream. We'll be right back after a quick 10-ish minute break with some World of Warcraft. So, until then, folks, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have, because this has been very nice with that diamond moose. I'm so happy about that. So, if you are going to leave me, go ahead and head on out. But before that, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you may be. Oh, fuck, I messed it up. Hang on. It's a Monday start over. Let me try that again. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. I would prefer a bit more warmth right now. Feet are still cold, but it's not that bad. I think I finally acclimated to the damn near 49 degrees in the freaking morning. And of course, shout out to Rublet and Heresin for dropping on by and sharing the love of the game. Means a lot. So, if the stream does end, do not worry. That is just me resetting the information for the next one. No, not the end card. There we go. Bring that one up. And we'll be back in a short little bit. Until then, folks, see you in a bit. There. And put that right there.